Waking up with frizzy, tangled hair no matter what you do? Your nighttime routine might be the reason. While you sleep, your hair is rubbing, drying out, and getting damaged without you even noticing. The good news, just a few simple changes before bed can make a huge difference. Think smoother strands, less breakage, and healthier hair by morning. Let's fix your nighttime routine with 5 easy tips that actually work. Switch to a silk or satin pillowcase to reduce friction and prevent hair breakage while you sleep. Cotton pillowcases might feel cozy, but they can be surprisingly rough on your hair, especially if you toss and turn at night. That friction creates tangles, frizz, and even tiny breakages that add up over time, leaving your hair looking dull or uneven. Silk and satin, on the other hand, allow your hair to glide smoothly across the surface, which helps maintain your hair's natural structure and shine. If you've ever woken up with knots at the back of your head or dry, frizzy ends, your pillowcase could be part of the problem. Making the switch is simple and doesn't require changing your entire routine. Just start with one pillowcase and notice how your hair feels in the morning. Many people find their hair is easier to manage, requires less brushing, and looks noticeably smoother. It's especially helpful if you have curly, wavy, or chemically treated hair, which tends to be more fragile. As a bonus, silk and satin can also be gentler on your skin, reducing sleep creases. If you're investing in hair care products but still waking up with messy hair, this small change can make a big difference without any extra effort. Tie your hair loosely in a protective style like a braid or bun to minimize tangling and damage overnight. Leaving your hair completely loose while you sleep might seem harmless, but as you move around, strands can rub against each other, twist, and form knots that are tough to undo in the morning. A loose braid or a gentle bun helps keep your hair organized and reduces that constant friction. The key word here is loose, because tying your hair too tightly can cause tension on your scalp and lead to breakage or even hair loss over time. Use a soft scrunchie or a fabric hair tie instead of rubber bands, which can snag and pull on your strands. For longer hair, a simple 3-strand braid works well, while shorter hair can benefit from a low, loose bun. If you have curly or textured hair, protective styles can also help preserve your natural pattern and reduce frizz. Think of it as giving your hair a safe place to rest while you sleep. In the morning, you'll likely notice fewer tangles and a smoother texture, which means less aggressive brushing and less damage overall. It's a small habit that can save you time and protect your hair in the long run. Apply a lightweight leave-in conditioner or hair oil before bed to keep your hair hydrated overnight. Nighttime is actually one of the best opportunities to nourish your hair because you're not exposing it to sun, wind, or styling tools. A small amount of leave-in conditioner or a few drops of hair oil can help lock in moisture and protect your strands from dryness and breakage. Focus on the mid-lengths and ends of your hair, where dryness tends to be most noticeable, and avoid overloading your scalp unless the product is specifically designed for it. The goal isn't to soak your hair, but to give it just enough nourishment to support repair while you sleep. If you've ever woken up with brittle ends or hair that feels rough to the touch, adding this step can make a noticeable difference over time. Just be mindful of the amount you use, especially if your hair is fine, because too much product can weigh it down or make it look greasy in the morning. Pairing this habit with a protective hairstyle or a satin pillowcase can enhance the results even more. Over time, consistently hydrating your hair at night can improve softness, reduce split ends, and make your hair easier to manage during the day. Never go to bed with wet hair to avoid increased breakage and scalp issues. It might feel convenient to wash your hair late and go straight to sleep, but wet hair is much more fragile than dry hair. When your hair is damp, the strands are stretched and more vulnerable to snapping under pressure, especially as you move against your pillow throughout the night. This can lead to breakage, frizz, and even split ends over time. Beyond that, keeping your scalp damp for hours can create an environment where irritation or even fungal issues are more likely to develop. If you don't have time to fully air dry your hair before bed, try using a blow dryer on a low heat setting, or at least dry the roots thoroughly while leaving the ends slightly damp. You can also plan your hair washing routine earlier in the evening to give your hair enough time to dry naturally. If you absolutely must sleep with damp hair, at least braid it loosely to reduce friction and tangling. Making sure your hair is mostly dry before you sleep is a simple but powerful way to protect both your strands and your scalp health. helping you wake up with hair that feels stronger and looks better. Gently detangle your hair before bed to prevent knots and reduce breakage in the morning. Going to sleep with tangled hair often means waking up to even bigger knots that require aggressive brushing to fix, and that's where a lot of unnecessary damage happens. Taking a few minutes at night to carefully detangle your hair can save you time and protect your strands. Start from the ends and work your way up slowly, using a wide-tooth comb or a soft brush designed to minimize pulling. If your hair is prone to tangling, you can lightly mist it with water or apply a small amount of leave-in conditioner to make the process smoother. The goal is to remove knots without yanking or forcing the brush through your hair. This is especially important for longer or textured hair, which tends to tangle more easily. By going to bed with smooth, detangled hair, you reduce friction and make it easier to maintain a neat, healthy look. In the morning, you'll likely need less styling and less brushing, which means less stress on your hair overall. It's a simple habit that helps maintain your hair's strength and keeps it looking its best day after day.